This video is about finding the slope given 2 points, and the goal is I can find the slope of a line given 2 points on the line. First, we have 2 review exercises. The directions say find the slope of each line. So if we start with number 1, I always start with a point that's all the way to the left on the line. So that would be the point that I just put an arrow on. And first I'm going to find the vertical distance. So I'm going to count down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I went down 10, so that's a negative 10. And now I'm going to go over 1, 2. So the slope for this line would be negative 10 over 2, which reduces to negative 5. Number 2, again, I'm going to start with a point all the way to the left. And first I'm going to find my vertical distance by going up 1, 2, 3. So I went up a positive 3. And now I'm going to go to the right to find my horizontal distance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So my slope here is going to be 3 over 10. Let's talk about slope. So the variable that represents slope is the letter m, and it's a lowercase m. And the slope formula that we're going to use today is if we're given 2 points, x1, y1, and x2, y2, the slope formula is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So let's try some example problems. So the directions say find the slope of each line. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to label my points. I'm going to label them x1, y1, x2, y2. And then I'm going to find the slope. So I'm going to use the slope formula, which says y2, which is 7, minus y1, which is a negative 2, over x2, which is negative 3, minus x1, which is 5. So 7 minus a negative 2, that turns in a plus, so 7 plus 2 is 9. And then negative 3 minus 5 is a negative 8. So my slope is 9 over negative 8, or negative 9/8. Number 2, again, first I'm going to label x1, y1, and x2, y2. So I'm going to say my slope is equal to y2, which is negative 2, minus y1, which is negative 5, over 6 minus my x1, which is a negative 3. So these two negatives turn into a positive, so now we're adding. So negative 2 plus 5 is 3, and 6 plus 3 is 9. We can simplify this fraction by dividing both the top and bottom by 3. So 3 divided by 3 is 1. 9 divided by 3 is 3. So we have 1/3. Number 3. Again, first I'm going to label x1, y1, x2, y2. Now I'm going to use my slope formula, which is y2, which is 9, minus y1, which is a negative 3, over my x2, which is 4, minus my x1, which is 4. So 9 minus a negative 3, that turns in a plus, so 9 plus 3 is 12, over 4 minus 4 is 0. So when there is a 0 on the bottom of the fraction, that means that the slope is undefined. So whenever there's a 0 on the bottom of the fraction for slope, that means that the slope is undefined. Let's try number 4 now. So first I'm going to label x1, y1, x2, y2. And I'm going to do y2, which is 9, minus y1, which is 9, over negative 8, which is x2, minus my x1, which is negative 2. So on the top we have 9 minus 9, which is 0. On the bottom we have negative 8 plus 2, which is a negative 6. Now when the 0 is on the top, 0 divided by a negative 6 is equal to 0. So to recap that, when 0 is on the bottom, 12 divided by 0 we can't do, which is why it's undefined. And for number 4, 0 divided by negative 6 is 0. So when the 0 is on the bottom, it's undefined. When the 0 is on the top of the fraction, it's 0.